All right. This is probably of these five the one I'm most excited for is the Phyrexian Incubator one. Incubate was such a fun mechanic. Marble like Elesh Norn. That's one of the things of this set. The Phyrexia LV1, it was like a white marble with red text for everything. March of the Machine, it's white marble with gold. And then Aftermath had blue with gold. That's like a marble color. There's Maz, Blight Oreskos, Moira and Teskar is our backup commanders. Alright. We got our ramp, Orzhov stuff. Makes sense. D-Spark, always fun. Flesh Sculptor. Partner. I'll have to look up decks with him. Blight Titan. Massacre Worm, nice. Gearhulk. Phyrexian Scripture. Oh, that's such a cool looking card. Triniform. Angel of the Ruins. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Ooh. Completed Huntmaster. Phyrexian Gargantua. That's always fun. Land Cycle. There's our this one's actually got some damage, not just dust. And then our tokens. Oh my. Let's do our collector sampler. Yargle and Milani. Quen, Pride of Fenrith. Yeah, nothing too great here. Nothing too great. And then Plane Chase, baby. Next, the Pit. Esper, Ketria. Ikoria, baby. Alright, let me get these sleeved up, totaled up, and I'll let you know how they played. Alright, so this one's Growing Threat. This is it has Proliferate in it, but it's all about Incubate. And I had a lot of fun with the Incubate mechanic. It wasn't the strongest. The March of the Machine decks, there's like a broken one, which is the Cavalry Charge, and the rest of them just are good. It would have been fine on their own as a pack of 4, but because it was the Avengers Endgame kind of thing, they gave it 5 decks. You'll see that for like the big set that year, they'll give it 4 or 5. Or now they all just get 4, so I guess it doesn't matter, but previously on X-Files, the big set got 5. And those just got 2. So if we look at mechanically, we look at the cards. We got Stone Idol. Uh, Angel of Ruin, flying. Phyrexian artifact creature token. Changeling. Unless there's a lot of flyers in the March of the Machine precons. Summon Earth. Massacre Worm. Phyrexian Gargantua. Shimmermere. So there's some things here with like, but it's in the sorceries. This deck lives and dies on its commander for the it's all about building up a stable of semi-powerful Phyrexians, a bunch of tokens, and then a bunch of incubators. This deck I could see going a couple different ways. Like Moria and Thesher was more about doing legendaries and getting results from it. So I found that one was actually functionally decent in this deck. It's this weird little... This deck's weird because it looks bad when you actually dig into the cards, but mechanically it's okay. It held up. It wasn't the worst. It feels like a precon should. But there's also, as you can see, it's $38 with these printings. So if you're looking to buy, if you buy this deck like new in box, keep in mind, including the Plane Chase cards, which are $8. So it'd be about $30 for the cards in this deck. It definitely should be upgraded. This is one of those ones where I'm like, oh, you don't have to upgrade it. This one, you long term may want to look at some upgrades. And if we sort by price, the Bitterhorn, this is Animus, $9 card. Fetid Heath 2, Karn's Bastion 2. Just so it comes with the Proliferator. So it's just kind of like a smodge podge of Phyrexian nonsense that is not toxic. And well, it's okay. Yeah, whenever you cast Phyrexian creature, artifact, creature spell. The fact that they're almost all Phyrexians, that's where you get your proliferate. You know your proliferates, which your incubates. So you can kind of take this like in like a proper incubator deck, or you could take this in the direction of just have a really strong Phyrexian deck. You could probably put in a bunch of toxic and infect creatures in here that are also Phyrexians and really make this gross. I'm not recommending that because then you'd be the bad guy at the table, but if you're okay with being the bad guy, it's a way to go. Now the kicker is, let's update to cheapest. Only drops by $1. What's in this deck doesn't really have a lot of alternate printings. Or alternate printings of, you know, equal or lesser value. So, I guess keep that in mind. You could probably build this deck if you take out the $8, $28 deck. You probably get away with. You built it right. Again, it wasn't a bad deck. I had fun. It just it's kind of just vomiting creatures on the board and doing things per turn. So you can either love it or hate it. I would definitely look at EDH Rec for an upgrade guide and see if it's better off to upgrade off the jump. But this wouldn't be a bad place to start if you like the mechanic. It's gross, it comes in gross, it does gross things, and you can upgrade it with gross. There's a market for that. And with that, I thank you for watching, and you have a good day.